Productions. Today we'll be looking at another tutorial of After Effects that comes after the one before, of course. This one's about animation, which is the whole point of this program. So what it is for. So yeah. Yeah, my first real life tutorial that I will do later, like with an actual video, would be about a muscle flash, probably because somebody has already been asking me to do it, so that's what I'll do next. Alright, so here I'm gonna create my composition like I said before. Command N, animation I'm gonna call it, animation 720, that's good for me, and 15 seconds is more than enough, so I'm gonna create a layer, Command Y, or go to layer, new, solid. I don't know, I'm gonna be called this one ball. Now create another one that's gonna be called background, and this one will be gray. Now white. Alright, so let's move the ball in front of the background. Let's use our layer tool and hold it, and it's gonna give you different shapes, or just press Q till you get down the ball one, or well, you can choose the shape actually, I don't care. Now hold shift while you do this to get a perfect circle. If you don't, you'll get like an oval or something, so just hold shift while you do this to get a perfect circle. There you go, we have a shape there. Alright, so this thing called animation here in After Effects works with what is called keyframes. So let's select our ball and press B. Here we have our position. So we're on our X axis, we have in the 547th pixel, and on the Y one 288. So you can also move it like this. Well, if you notice, there's a stopwatch right here, which is like really important for this program. You can't do anything without it. So just click it, and it creates a keyframe right here, as you can see in the first frame of our composition. You can move your timeline. This is called the timeline, to, I don't know, like 2 seconds more, and then you can move this. As you can see, it automatically created another keyframe. Here, this is animation, alright? So it animated the ball from here to there in those 2 seconds. Alright? So probably now you're thinking, whoa, I can do a lot of stuff with this, and yeah, you can. So now I don't know, let's move it down, move a little bit more here, here, and now it's doing all this crazy trail. Whoa, yay. Alright, so there we have basic animation of a ball, just spinning. Alright, something you can do to make it look better, you can press here, and you're gonna have this like pictures. This one right here, it's for motion blur. So according to how fast your animation is, you'll put more motion blur. So like you're gonna see now that it has motion blur, it's gonna look a lot different. See, it has more of a motion blur. You can also click here to have even more motion blur. So there you have it. You see the motion blur there, the difference. Without, with. So it makes it look more awesome. Press P for position again, and something that I forgot to tell you is that the keyframes, how close they are, it's how fast they are. So if we put all really close, like say like this, but the last one really like farther away, you're gonna see that first everything's gonna be fast and the last seconds are gonna be slower. So can't really see it now, but hopefully now you can see. So yeah, that's pretty useful. Okay, so that's the stopwatch for position. These stopwatches are everywhere. For every, like, press R for rotation, you have the same thing. So click it, move a little bit, rotate it with the numbers, and there you have it. It's rotating with motion blur, which we're gonna turn off. Stop that. So maybe you're wondering, why is it spinning like that? Like, I mean, it's like spinning around the circle, big circle, and it's actually spinning around this. That is called the anchor point. You can change it with this tool right here. You can move it around. So let's say I'm gonna move it here. It's going to spin around that. Alright. But usually you want it in the center of your image. So that's for rotation. Position, you can press S. You're gonna have scale. Make it bigger. Now you're like, what? That sucks. It moved to the right. Well, I just told you why. Yep. Anchor point. So if you put it in the middle, it'll grow from the middle. Alright? Another one would be press D for opacity. T for opacity. I don't know why I said D. Same thing. You can do the same. Now, if you press M for the masks, and then you click this one, or you press MM really fast, it's gonna give you your masks menu, and as you can see, they also have like stopwatches. So you can probably, well, you can imagine that feather and opacity and expansion, how they're gonna be like. But this one's pretty awesome, you know, the mask path. So you have it there, you move it a little bit, and then you change the shape of the mask. Move it a little bit, you shape. So you can like animate it into another shape. Like, I guess that can be a Star Trek sign or something. So as you can see now, the circle changes to that shape. You see, that was pretty awesome. So yeah, you can do a lot of things with that. What now? Tell me what now? Oh, I forgot to tell you about this the last time. Okay, so these things right here are your work area. So it's for your preview. I don't know why I can't see my preview menu right now. Oh, it's right here. So, all right, there you go. So here's your preview menu. So it's for previewing real life. So if you press the RAM preview, it's gonna give you a real life. Well, I don't have any animation right now because I deleted everything. But real life preview of your composition. Now this green thing means that it's like real life. But like, let's say I'm gonna change the scale. No, not the scale. I don't know. Like, maybe we can create another this doesn't work. Let's import this image again. This image has been really helpful, you know. You see now, for a second it's an image, so but for a second it wasn't green. But yeah, so that means it's gonna be real life. I was gonna tell you something, but I completely forgot what. Alright. I say it alright a lot of times. I don't know why. If you like your real life thingy, your preview, it doesn't have a lot of real life. It's like really slow and like cut it. You can turn the resolution down. That's gonna help a lot. What can we do now, huh? I don't know what that was. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna say for now. All right. So that's a little bit of animation, and see you next time, guys. Bye.